Greetings, citizens of Nerdtropolis. Sean Taj here, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and my guest today is Taken Director Pierre Morel. His brand new film is Freelance, starring John Cena.
How are you?
Pierre, it's a pleasure to chat with you today and talk about Freelance. And I must say, so much action, huge explosions. I lost count how many bullets were flying. On top of that, John freaking Cena. So I just wanted to know how this film came about and what attracted you to the project.
Well, as you said, I lost count of explosions and bullets and stuff, but I was attracted because I've mostly done dark, intense dramas and thrillers, like not fun at all, and like with very deep, emotional, connections. I was looking for something fun, so this script came to me like, wow, I feel like there's both action and comedy, which I'd never done before, and I loved it. And having the chance to work with John and Alison Brie and Juan Pablo, are all three of them like natural born entertainers. They're fun. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, they all have comedy chops within them. So I must ask, what were the memorable moments on the sets? I know there were some bloopers at the end of the film that I saw that just was so funny. So I'm sure y'all were laughing on set a lot.
Yeah, we did. And there were way many more bloopers, but we couldn't make it we had to make a selection. But it was fun because between takes or after I say cut, they would not cut and they keep on riffing sometimes. So it was fun. And it was like a banter between all three of them sometimes. But they stuck to their lines and to the script for the take, and then they went on. But besides that, before the lines, they just, the way their expressions, their demeanors, that everything is fun in them, and they know exactly how to play with their body. So all the scenes were actually fun. I mean, all of them. I think the shower scene where all three are supposed to be naked, it was actually an hilarious moment, which was not embarrassing at all. Everybody was like very relaxed and it was fun. But it's one of those situations which is awkward, and the fun comes from the awkwardness.
Yeah, and there's so much going on in this movie, and there is a lot of action, like a lot. There's great humor in it. But man, you give like almost nonstop action. Was there an action scene that was difficult to pull off?
I guess when they get attacked on the bridge, the first big action piece was actually complex because it was over like almost a week, and it was a hard location. We were actually stuck on that bridge, so it's always complex. But that was it. I mean, because John is really good at action. I mean, he's been doing that for most of his life. He's been, a fantastic wrestler, one of the best of his generation. So all the hand-to-hand combat he's comfy with. So it was pretty simple. So I guess, yeah, that bridge scene was tough. The big shootout in the palace in the end was a big piece too. We lost some time, and I don't know how many cases of bullets we shot that day. But,
so many.
Oh yeah, so many. I lost count. But it was a lot of fun. And the helicopter chase in the jungle was actually a lot of fun to shoot with.
Yes, I love the location y'all shot out. And obviously you have great experience behind the camera as a cinematographer prior to directing, which is quite impressive. So how has your background in that influenced your approach to directing?
They're two different things, but they're also a continuation. Yes, I started as a camera operator and a DP, and I did, as a camera operator and a DP, a lot of action movies in France. And I learned a lot from my masters, both French or American or Chinese, actually. And then that way of shooting action became like embedded in my process, so I can focus on something else. But this being said, you have to change your style. I mean, you don't shoot an action scene for an action comedy where you would shoot an action scene for a pure action movie, because it doesn't need to interfere with the fun. So it's a different balance, but I hope it played well.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun in this movie. And with Freelance being your latest work, what can you tell us about your future projects?
Not much, because we're still in post-production. I'm literally right now in London in post-production for my next one, which is almost finished, which we'll deliver in a few weeks from now with Kate Beckinsale. And then there's a few things cooking for next year on very different styles. We'll see which one starts first. Another action, there's another comedy. We'll see.
I can't wait, Pierre. Thank you so much for your time today. Looking forward. I'm going to rewatch Freelance. I'm going to count how many bullets were actually shot and let you know.
Yeah, send me the count. Thank you very much.
You got it. Once again, this is Chantage, the Mayor of Nerdtropolis, and stay tuned for more movie news, reviews, interviews, and trailers.